So, how is everyone? I hope you're all well. Do you know what? It interests me how different people interpret what's going on in a case. And you guys who have been around for a while on my channel will know that that's what this channel is all about. It's all about embracing other people's ideas and not forcing our ideas onto people. You know, our safe place to discuss, like a crime lounge, if you like. But I was watching another channel, and it's a good channel, do you know what I mean? It's true crime rocket science. And I just found that his take on the Kiely Rodni case differed from mine. Now, he said about the missing puzzle piece being the boys at the party. You know, we've seen these girls and we've seen what happens on that side of things, but the boys, we've not seen anything. You know, where are the boys? You know, usually these things happen because girl hooks up with boy, boy does something to girl, and the rest is history. And it led me to think, hold on a second, it's not the boys that are missing from the party, it's everybody who is not in Kiely's circle, that inner circle. The only people who we've heard from this party is the people who were around Kiely. So we're looking at Jagger, who weren't even at the party, but we've heard from Jagger. You know, he's got involved and he's integrating and interacting with the girls who attended the party with Kiely, which we know is the likes of Mags, we know is the likes of Sammy. You know, it's not limited to those, but what I'm trying to say is the only people who have come forward and said anything are the people who would appear to have interacted with Kiely in those last few hours of her life. And you're going to turn around and say, well, hold on, that's who we want to come forward. But let's not forget that this party had between 100 and 400 people. Now, in a world of social media where these kids have got their phone attached to them like it's an extra finger, you know, everybody wants their 5 minutes of fame. You know, if someone at that party had seen Kiely, whatever she was doing, whether she was with a boy, whether she was with a girl, whether she was doing something, anything, you know, someone would have come forward. It's not just the boys we've got to be looking at here. It's asking the question as to why nobody has come forward to say anything about Kiely whatsoever. Now, the only thing that I can personally conclude from that, and this is going to be controversial, is that she was never at the party. Because if somebody saw her, they would try and make. We've seen the accusations, like the Ryan Upchurch, the Ickard Mel situation with Ronnie and his cousins. Well, where are his cousins? Have they come forward? Have they been heard talking to news reporters or anything like that, saying that they saw? I haven't seen anything. Some clever fucker will be like, you need to check out over there because they've had interviews. But I haven't seen it. I apologise if not. But why is nobody except the likes of Kate, Sammy, Mags, Elsa, who built the timeline that we're trusting, why is it only these handful of people, the ones who have got anything to say? Like I say, in a world where kids want their 5 minutes of fame, they want their social media to blow up, they want to be recognised. Well, what better way to be recognised than be the person who saw Kiely off her face getting into a car and driving towards the water? Nobody saw anything, and I wonder whether nobody saw anything because she wasn't there. She was somewhere else, or something else happened to her earlier on in the day before this party. And the only thing of Kiely's that actually went to this party is Kiely's phone. And why this tow truck situation happened somewhere else was because that is when the vehicle was being brought back to the lake, or being brought back to that area to put somewhere to then later be put into the water. Now, I know we're going down the realms of rabbit holes and conspiracies, but I've wrapped my head around this for days and days and days and asked why nobody saw anything, why nobody's come forward and said anything, why nobody's seen anything. Out of 400 people whose primary function in today's teen society is to utilise their phone to film anything. Even the video that I did yesterday showed this clip of Sammy, again with a phone. So they're at Donna Lake or wherever that video was taken, Prosser Lake, and they're doing a film, they're doing a video, they're dancing around and singing and, you know, but this party they went to, not one fucking video. Make it make sense.